Well, hi. This right here is a fairly grubby looking laptop. It's a Dell. It's a Dell Latitude D400 to be more precise. It ran Windows XP at one point in its life. It's been upgraded a couple of times, but it is horrendously slow. So today we're going to look at what we can do to this to make it a bit quicker. So there's a little bit of a story behind this laptop itself. So I was at a car boot sale, flea market, whatever you like to call it, and I came across this, just on its own, there was no accessories, nothing with it at all, and at that it just was there. I asked the man how much it was and he said it's £1. So at £1 you can't really complain, can you? Obviously it's got a few games on it from standard from Microsoft, such as Minesweeper and others, of course. I'm not very good at Minesweeper. I've got absolutely no clue how on earth you play it. However, I think I'm doing not too bad. Oh, take that back. But usability wise, just for playing games, it's pretty decent. However, when you open a web browser, it just slows to a crawl. We'll open up Firefox, and now we wait for it to load. Eventually. I mean, certainly you could get by with it, however there are other things you can do to make it faster, such as upgrading your RAM, your hard drive. This has only got a 40GB hard drive and it's not going to store very much. After updates you've only got very little left anyway. And other things that will just make it a bit more usable now. Right now, we've made it into Google, so you can type up anything like so, and it'll load it. See, not that I really wanted cats, they're musical, I wanted pictures of normal cats, but that'll do. I wonder if you can find, no, still musical, still the musical, news about the musical, Evil Hawk snatches cat from park. Yes, you see the idea, it's ideal. Web browsing, it's not the quickest, however it seems to behave itself. I've got a couple of stuff on here, but it behaves alright. Go into the properties section, you'll get all the information for the hardware, and it will tell you there once it gets there what it's running. So as you can see here, we are running a Pentium M at 1.8 GHz, 768MB of RAM, Windows 7 Home Premium, and it behaves not too bad. However, there are other things that could be done, like one of these supports up to 2GB of RAM. First of all, what you want to do is you want to power your machine off in order to make repairs. Otherwise you could short something out, or you could do yourself damage. You don't want to do it damage, don't want to do yourself damage, of course. So once it shuts down, we're ready to go. So once your laptop is powered off, you can start removing things like underside panels with just a Phillips headed screwdriver. For example, if you remove this panel, you can open up one of the RAM modules, and if need be, pop these clips at either side and it will pop up and you can remove it. However, for this case we're just going to leave ours in here. To put the cover back on, you can just slide it onto there, pop that there, and then screw these back into where they should be eventually. Very hard to do this with the one hand. Right, and there you go, your RAM has been replaced on the one side. Now there's a catch, which I'll show you just in a second. So it's rather difficult to get to the next module, but it's simple enough once you get the hang of it. So what you do is you fold your screen like that, and then at the side here you pop up these clips. You just pop this front panel off like so, and then there's a wee green tab here. Watch, there might be screws here, however I seem to have misplaced mine. There is a small green tab here. You pull this up and then towards the screen, that pops up. Obviously be careful with this ribbon cable here in case you break it. You don't want to do that because that's your keyboard's cable. And then you'll see there's a bit here marked dim. What you want to do is you want to start unscrewing these screws like so, and then pop this one up, and there's the next RAM module, same as what you done on the bottom, and it just pops up. And then once you're done, just pop that back down and into place, making sure that all the screws go back in their respective places. Now, replacing the Wi-Fi card is simple enough. So there's two antenna connectors here. You have to remove these, and also after that it's pretty similar to removing your RAM. Pop this one out, pop this tab out, and it pops up. Now, it's very rare that you actually have to replace one of these cards, but sometimes you do have to do it. So the process on this computer is a nightmare to replace as it's soldered into place. So I advise that you don't try to replace this because you're left with a lot of soldering to do, and it's a very big job. So when you need to put your laptop back together after you've popped the keyboard off, you see there's little slots here and here until that clicks into place so it sits flush. Then put your screws here and here in, and then get your cover, and with a little, line it up, and with a little bit of force on each corner you can press it back in, making sure to press it in the corners first to make sure the upside's in, then put this side in, and then press it down in the middle until you hear it all click, and when you put your pressure on it later you can make sure that it's not going to come back up again. Now, on the side of this laptop you can see there's two screws here along with something that looks as if you can pull it out. This indeed is your hard drive. So what you do is you just set your screws somewhere safe, preferably not on the laptop, put them to the side even, and when you remove these will just come out. You've got a magnetic tip screwdriver you're running, so pop them down there, and then when you come back to here try and pull this out, being careful though because it's just a single edge contact thing. And here you have your hard drive, which on the sides here are screws on either side which you need to remove to get the hard drive out of its caddy, and this connector on the end also comes off, this one here, so that it's just a standard ID hard drive which can be found on eBay for a reasonable price. So when you're putting your new hard drive back in, you just pop it in till it clicks. That seems to be a running theme here, and then screw your screws back in. Be careful not to overdo it because you might damage the head of the screw or misthread them. And now you're nearly done, and it's just ready to have Windows installed. Replacing the battery on this thing is very simple. So indeed, these batteries here, they're not cheap at all. However, if you slide this slider, and then once you slide that, you can just pop the battery out, and to put it back in, it just goes down onto these rails here and pops back into place. Now at the side of the battery compartment, in this little bit here, there's a screw on here. This is for a Bluetooth module. Unfortunately I do not have one of these. However, if you unscrew it and lift this up, there's a small connector in here. Get that out of there, like so, and that there is what you connect the Bluetooth card to. You can buy these on eBay for a reasonable price. So once you've fitted that, just pop it in there, then screw this back on, and you're ready to go again.